Hi friends and family, Janet here. Just gonna give you guys all some fun tips on sanitizing your fruits and vegetables now that we are in a pandemic with COVID-19. Now, interestingly enough, my family and I, who have lived in Brazil for over 4 years and 3 years in the Amazon region, we always sanitized our fruits and vegetables. It was just a part of our daily life there. And now that I'm marooned here in the States until we can get back to Brazil, I am, guess what? Sanitizing my fruits and vegetables again. So I thought, hey, I could give you all some quick tips that may be helpful during this time. Sharing information and knowledge that we have had to develop to survive when we were living overseas. So first of all, I'm going to start with your basic ingredients. You'll have water and you're going to want some bleach. So here's our big thing of bleach here. Pay attention to the concentration of bleach. That will impact like how much bleach you add to the water to make your sanitizing solution. So what I've done is I looked it up online, and I can send you the link if you want for the recipe. But here on my bleach bottle, if I could figure out how to turn this camera around, that would be super helpful, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet. But here on my bleach bottle, let's see if we can do this. There is the ingredient list, and that is going to tell me the concentration of bleach, and this is 6%. So if you have a 5 to a 6% concentration, and the active ingredient would be sodium hypochlorite, then that's going to be 1 tablespoon of bleach per 1 gallon of water. Pretty easy to remember. And I went ahead, because I've got a lot going through my brain with 3 little kids being home all day, I wrote it on the actual bottle. It's probably backwards on the video, but just so I could remember, and it's easy access. So once you've mixed it, measure out your gallon of water. Use an old milk jug or whatever type of measuring container you have. I have this great stainless steel pot, and it actually has, you probably can't see it with this camera, but it marks off the different measurements. So if it's in liters, it's like 3.8 liters is 1 gallon. So I have about 3.8 liters of water, or 1 gallon of water, and 1 tablespoon of bleach. Now I'm going to go and get my vegetables, which I have over here in my quarantined bag. And I have this wonderful box of tomatoes, which I actually sanitize the outside of because I'm OCD. And I'm just going to take these tomatoes and just put them directly into this container. Now you can fill this up however much you want, as long as it's not overflowing. And since I have some more room, Sai, you want to help me over here? Yeah. Since I have some more room, I'm actually gonna, with the help of my son, can you get this tag off of this bag of apples? Sure. We're gonna put some apples in there too, and then it's gonna be pretty full. Just take the tag off, honey. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a twisty tie. Oh, that thingy. So once you have all your, okay, we're back. So since we figured out the twisty tie on the apple bag, I put the apples in the water, and you can see that some of your fruits and vegetables are not going to submerge in the water because they're buoyant. So then what you want to do, and an old missionary taught me this trick, is take a plate, any plate will do, and put it on the top so it pushes whatever's floating beneath the surface of the water. Otherwise, they're not going to get completely sanitized. And then you leave those in for 1 minute, and when that 1 minute is up, we'll go to the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and take the lid off of here, move my gallon thing of bleach over, and then I'm going to take these out and put them on a plate here. And Josiah's going to help me film so my hands are free. Okay, so you want to hold this? And you can film for us. Come over here, buddy. Go ahead and hold it. All right. Finger. So bear with us as we're working through filming. I'm going to take out all this stuff, and then I'm going to use, now you could put it directly into a colander like this one here, but since it's drips, it's not always the funnest if you're trying not to make a big mess of your kitchen. And the other thing that I recommend is that you do this in batches because it is so much work and takes up so much space. Also, if you're trying to conserve bleach, which tends to be in a shortage right now, then you probably want to try to use it all at once. So Saya's going to film us rinsing these off, so then I'm just going to rinse them off in the colander one at a time. And I rinse them off really well, obviously, because you don't want any of that bleach residue. I do this with cilantro and lettuce too. And then with those, I'm just really careful to do extra rinsing. And then I put it over a bowl. So like this kind of, or you can put it over a dish drying pad so it'll dry. And then I'm just gonna let these air dry. You know, if you want to take a paper towel or a clean dishcloth, that would be fine too, to dry them off. And then the other thing I would say is that if you're, you know, we don't wash everything, so if I'm gonna boil or cook fruits and vegetables, then it's okay to just rinse them off with water like we normally would, and then go ahead and cook them, and you've killed any, you know, bacteria or virus molecules on your food. So also, if something has a peel, it's okay to do this as well, or you can just wash a peel with soap and water if you're more comfortable with that. It's really up to you. I like this method because I feel like it's a lot less work and it doesn't depend so much on how well I've washed something. I know they were soaking in the solution and it killed all of the bad germs. Right, Sai? Mm-hmm. So, thank you guys for coronavirus. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks, Josiah, for helping with the filming. And hey, I hope to be passing on any more information. Tell me topics you're interested in, and we'll try to do some more videos. Thanks, guys. Take care and stay healthy. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. Hopefully it was helpful. If you have other ideas of different topics you'd like us to do, then please feel free to send them my way. Stay healthy. Love you guys. You're in my prayers.